What's up VideoFort Nation, this is VideoFort Ruan with another awesome VideoFort tutorial. In this video we're going to be looking at subdivision editing or box modeling. So let's start with a box, create a box, and let's just make this 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. And to modify this object, I'm going to convert this to an editable poly. So what you do is you right click on this object, go to convert, and then click on convert to editable poly, and then it's going to jump to the modify panel, and you'll see that it will have a modifier called editable poly, and then below that you'll see you've got vertex, edge, polygon, and I'm going to skip border and element for now. So we're basically going to look at vertex, edge, and polygon. So let's start with vertex. So click on these little dots, and you'll see that all the little dots on your box on the corners will be selectable, and these are your vertices. So basically you can click on them, and I can take the move tool and I can move them around. So let's just click on that one, move it down, and you'll see that my object will actually start to deform. And I can also select multiple vertices, so I can click on one, hold in control, click on another one, and I can move those vertices together, and I can also rotate them like that or like that, and I can also scale them. Okay, next let's have a look at the edges. So edge, those are the lines between those vertices. Same thing again, you can click on it and you can move it, or you can rotate, or you can scale. You can also select multiple edges, so hold in control and click on a couple of edges. You can move those 4 edges around, you can move them this way, you can rotate them, or you can scale them. Okay, next we have the polygon, which is basically the surfaces between your edges and between your vertices. So same thing again, you can click and move, or you can rotate them, or you can scale them. You can also select multiple ones, the same as the others, and then you can actually move those faces or those polygons together, move them, scale them, and do all kinds of things with them. Okay, let's create a new box. So I'm just going to delete this one, create a new box, and let's just make this one 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. So we've got a square, and then I'm going to right click on the square, go to convert to editable poly, and then we've got our selections of vertices, edges, and polygons again. And what you can do, which is a really fun way of modeling, is let's go to our face selection or polygon selection, and then we're going to use the extrude function here at the bottom. So click on extrude, and then on that face you can just click and drag up and down, and that will actually create some extra faces and some extra geometry for you. And you can also click on another face, extrude that way, and just carry on building a new object. Okay, let's just click extrude again to switch that off, and let's select multiple faces or multiple polygons. So I'm going to click on one polygon, hold in control, click on another one, hold in control, and click on another one. So we've got those 3 polygons selected, and then I'm going to click on the little window or the setting button next to extrude, and that's going to give me a dialog box here in the middle, and I can actually use these arrows to control the extrusion of all 3 faces or polygons together, which is quite cool. And then once you're happy, just click on the little tick, and that will actually save your extrusion setting. Okay, another cool thing, let's select those 3 polygons again. So click on one, hold in control, click on another one, hold in control, click on another one, and I'm going to press R on the keyboard for scale, and then I'm going to scale them, and you'll see that it will scale all 3 together, which is quite cool. And let's just do some more. So this side, maybe click on that one, maybe that one, hold in control, click, hold in control, click, and let's scale them as well, so you can see they're all scaling together. And let's do extrusion for all 3 of those. So click on the settings next to extrude, and then use your up and down arrow here to extrude them, and click the tick mark when you're done, and there you go. You can scale that down a bit. So as you can see, you can create some really interesting objects really quickly. Let me show you just a quick example. I can build something very simple like a chair, for instance. So let's delete that, and I'm going to create a box again. So I'm going to make this one a little bit flat, something like that. And let's just set the parameters. So let's set the length to maybe 1 meter, width 1 meter, and the height I'm going to make 0.05. So we've got something like this. And then I'm going to add some segments. So length, I'm going to add 8 segments. So you'll see these little lines going across. And width, I'm going to add 8 segments. And for now, the height segments, we can leave at 1. So we've got all these polygons to work with. Then I'm going to convert this into an editable poly. So right click on it and go to convert and convert to editable poly. And then we're going to click on the polygon select tool. And we're going to select all these polygons at the back. So hold in Control, click them all. Let's just zoom out a little bit. And then I'm going to click on extrude, the settings button next to extrude. And let's just up that value a bit, something like that. Click on the tick mark. And then we're going to go down below this object and I'm going to click these 4 corners. So hold in Control and then I'm going to take extrude and click on one of them and just move the mouse up, something like that. And there we've got a very basic chair. Just click on extrude again to switch that off. And what I'm going to do next is let's take the vertices. And I'm going to select all these vertices right at the top. So you can just drag a box around them. And I'm going to press R on the keyboard for scale. And then you can scale them in or scale them out. And you can add some interesting things to your chair. Another thing that we can do is let's just go to the bottom and go to polygon select again. And select these 4 polygons right at the bottom. And let's scale them down. There we go. So as you can see, it's really simple to create some interesting objects really quickly with this method of modeling. So it's called subdivision modeling or box modeling. Okay, one more thing I want to show you guys. Let's delete this object and let's create a box again. And let's make this 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. The segments in this example, we can change back to 1, 1, 1. And I'm going to convert this to an editable poly. So right click, convert to editable poly. And then I'm going to go to polygon select and I'm going to select this polygon here and I'm going to hit delete on the keyboard to delete that polygon. So as you can see now, we've got a kind of box, just an empty box with no side on this side of the box. And then what I'm going to do next, I'm going to click on vertex select and I'm going to select these 4 vertices on the front. So just hold in Control and select them. And if you remember, we did a clone tool earlier in this lecture. So take the move tool, hold in shift to clone and then just drag them outwards and you'll see that it will actually move those 4 points and it will clone them and move them out. So we're going to clone to element, that's fine. So click OK. And say for instance now you want to create some new polygons between these vertices. So we're going to go back to polygon and then if you just scroll down a little bit, you'll see there's a create button here. And if you click on that, you need to select 4 vertices and then it will automatically create a polygon between those 4 vertices. So I'm going to click on this one and you'll see it will create a line for you and click on the next one, click on the next one, click on the next one, and then you have to complete your polygon. So click on the 4th one and you'll see it will create a polygon for you. Okay, let's create another polygon on this side. So I'm going to click on this vertex, that one, and complete. There we go. This side again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do the bottom as well. Click on the vertices. And I think you get the idea. Okay, so as you can see, it's really easy to create some interesting objects using subdivision modeling. And also be sure to check out some of our other awesome tutorials on the VideoFort YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.